All right, welcome to Sister Code. Today's discussion is don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his. Okay. Right now, we're about to ping up, share the room, and invite some people. So it may go silent for a second. There go my girls. Oh shoot.
Hey, baby girls.
It's all the heavy hitters up in here. What?
Hey, Callie. Hey, Reese. Reese's.
What's
Did
up?
I say that right? Is it Reese's?
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey, Jasmine.
Hey,
Welcome y'all. Welcome y'all. While y'all here, share the room, ping up. Let's get some people in here. We on the road to 1K. We almost there. So we would
What's good,
appreciate
nigga?
if y'all help us out by joining the club, having your people join the club. Yes. We can have a real celebration up in here when that time comes. Ain't gonna be stiff or nothing. Ain't gonna be no one mic and this, that, and the third. No, we just gonna act a fool when we hit that 1K.
All right now. What's up, Cool Breeze, Lady J, Universally, Virginia? I said that shit right this time. Al, Trippy,
hey,
Max, you getting better. You getting better.
Mel, Sensual, Empress.
Hi, y'all.
So Jazz, I have a question for you, Jazz.
yes.
Do you mind telling everybody what made you come up with the title or what about the title? Just give us a little insight on what's going on here with the title. What inspired the title, maybe?
So I was scrolling
Yeah.
through the shade room, and they had posted this question. Well, it was more so a debate topic, and it said, "Girl code. Don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm not your friend. I'm your friend, not his." So I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good thing to talk about in sister code because that is really um where some people mess up in their relationship. To me, if you're telling your significant other your friend's business, they gonna look at your friend like, ugh, like what type of time she on, and then they gonna have this look in their eye towards her, and maybe not want you to hang out with her or be super cautious when you're around her, and stuff of that sort. So, in my opinion, I don't like pillow talking about my friends.
But what if you get into a position whereas your girlfriend do something and the only person to talk to right there is your man?
Hell no. I'm with Jasmine. I just read the title. No, don't tell your boyfriend your friend's business. Absolutely not. That ruined a relationship for me. Like, for real. Because he was making it seem like what she was doing, I was doing. So he never trusted me with her after I told the business. And it was just like me and him pillow talking, and it was a like he went to jail behind me hanging out with her. Like he literally, I brought up her name and it was like a trigger, and he's like, I don't want to f with that B. Like, well, I don't know why you effing with her. Like he just went in, and I'm like, where's all this coming from? And I forgot I told him. He was like, she's a whore, she's a slut bucket, like, and literally, like he was yelling at me so loud in the hotel. The people from downstairs came up. He was like, "Oh, we're just in here talking." So then the police came up, and he was still going in. Turns out he had a warrant. He went to jail. Like that ruined our whole relationship based off me telling him my friend's business. She was married, so she was cheating on her husband, and I talked to him
Exactly.
about it, and you know, because it kind of made me uncomfortable because I knew the guy. So I was just trying to get some wisdom. And this Negro took that and made it like I was cheating on him.
Birds of a feather.
And that's what he said. Flock together. She a hoe, you a hoe. And I'm like, she not a hoe.
Mm,
Hey, let me ask the
Look,
females this.
yeah, okay, go ahead. Cause I'm like, nah, because birds of a feather do not always flock together. Um, it's cause you have that one friend who's always taking risks and doing dumb shit. Don't mean all of y'all do the same thing. You know what I mean?
What do y'all females loyalty lie with y'all man or with y'all friend?
With a man, of course, but you still also have a level of loyalty with your friend as well. It's your friend. So, you never know. Sometimes they can, you might be the saving grace for them. But that doesn't mean that you tell your men all their business because we have our own mind. You know what I mean? It's like she's not gonna talk me into doing anything that I don't want to do. If I do it, it's because I wanted to do it, not because I'm weak minded. But you do have some women that are weak minded and they want to do what they girl doing because they feel like it's glamorous or like if she can get away with it, I can too. But at the end of the day, like you still like there's you know what I mean? There's a difference in the relationships. There's levels to it. There's a certain level of loyalty that I have with my friends, and there's a certain level of loyalty that I have with my man. It doesn't mean that I'm
Hey,
disloyal to either one.
well, check this out. I got a link that I want y'all to look at, and I want to get y'all opinion on it. What do I just put it on add topics, right? That's how I put a link up there.
Click on the three things in the corner,
Yep.
and then put pinned link,
So
and
when you click the three
put it
links, you
there.
got to scroll up a little bit because sometimes you don't see the all the options if you don't scroll up a little bit.
All right, there you go.
That's funny.
I just want to see what the ladies feel about that right there.
Oh my god, already. I haven't even clicked the link, but oh my god, just the title already. Whew. I know which one I'm choosing.
Why do you have to snitch on your homegirl though? What does that have to do with your
Right. What does
relationship?
one have to do with the other?
Yeah.
they just gave them an option of what they would do first.
I know which one I'm doing first.
Which one?
I'm gonna see what some of the other ladies say, but I know which one I'm taking.
Nah, stand up.
Nah,
Hold
nah.
on.
Nope. You went
You
first, so
jumped
go
out there.
ahead,
Now
girl.
we all his.
I know what Jill's thinking too.
Yeah, she knows.
Talk
Y'all
to
is
me. I
Y'all
don't have
wild.
that
already
telepathy thing
know
going
what
on.
it
Hey,
is.
Let me
y'all
hear
dirty
something.
Mac.
Let me hear something so I
I
can
would have
clip that
to.
and share it on my page.
Oh
Ah,
shit!
I'm not answering that question.
I'm gonna be bold. I would rather cheat.
Whoa, whoa.
I will never snitch out on any of my homegirls. I love them like sisters. They loved me throughout all my the worst periods of my life. They loved me through the best periods of my life. You know, I got one still trying to. I'm 42, going on 43. I got one talking about we should celebrate your birthday. Man, y'all been throwing me parties ever since we was teenagers. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not
Damn, I
saying my
don't want to be
husband.
your nigga.
But nah, hold on. I ain't taking nothing from him because he takes me on vacations and he helps me and he's good to my kids and stuff. But low key, he know what it is. I owe you one, nigga. In
Ooh,
case you hear
woo,
this.
shit. I clipped the fuck out of that.
That's right,
Yep,
Jules.
I'ma own up to it. He know what it. He know what it is. We're creep at. He know what it is.
Hey, R&B,
Ooh.
you ain't out the hot seat neither. Come back off that mute. What was your answer?
I'ma cheat on my man with my friend.
Ooh,
Hey,
Wow.
yeah.
That's deep loyalty right there.
All right,
Damn.
I just joined the room. I got a question for all the ladies. How many of your friends told you, "Yo, I cheated on my boyfriend," and you just kept
All
that
of
to
them.
yourself?
All of them.
Yo,
Every single last
I
one of
knew
them.
it.
Yeah.
Wow, what do you mean, girls cheat? I thought
Y'all see
brothers
how
Who
these
are we
cheat.
women be,
supposed
bro?
to
You feel
tell?
me?
Hey, I can't listen. I can't tell somebody how to accept some of the bullshit that they deal with. If
But
if
if
if they
we
feel
do it,
like they
we're in
owe
the
they nigga
wrong.
one, they owe they nigga one.
But
And y'all know what I
but if
mean.
the guys do it, we're in the wrong. Okay.
Cause usually
No.
y'all initiate that type of behavior first.
See how they blame
There you
and
everything
why
on
are
us?
go.
y'all
Cause we
even
learn
into
from
it?
y'all. We learn from y'all. Y'all learn from us and we learn from y'all.
Yeah, I'm learning right now. Keep teaching me.
Hey, nah, that's a fact, Jules, because I did learn my
Florida.
game from a female.
Do
And I
y'all
learned my
go
game
good?
and I learned my game from a man.
Let's talk about it because this is crazy. So you saying all your homegirls told you, "Yo, like is this like a
Who you think
continuous
helped
thing?"
them? Come on with it. Come on now. Of course they told me. Who you think helped
Damn,
them?
this is
Come
sister
on
code
now.
for real.
God damn.
Ladies, I think we need to kick them out of here. This is Sister
Okay.
Cole, cause
Nah,
y'all
nah, nah.
don't
We
even
good,
go
man.
here.
We
Y'all don't
good.
even go here.
What you mean? I
And they
want I
definitely
want
not
some
gonna
tea
tell us.
too.
Look, I rode the bus
Y'all
to
not gonna
school with
tell
my
us the
friend
brother
today.
code.
I'm going to all their classes.
We better
Y'all not
make
telling us
one. That's the
the bro code.
Yeah, y'all should make one. That's a great idea. So we could be over there. That's
Nah,
a great idea.
nah, I like this. I like this class. This teacher got a fat ass.
Great. Where my apple at? Where all our apples at? We need apples.
Right. Hey Rob. Hey
If she got a
Tara.
fat ass, she come with
What's the
apples.
word,
Hey
y'all? Shouts
Tyler.
out to Sister
Hello.
Cole, all the beautiful women here.
What up,
Shout out, shout
Rob?
out.
What up? What up? What up, Rob?
Salute y'all. Sister Cole.
Yeah.
So Tara, are you
What's
there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Tara. So there's two things that's floating around right now. Okay, so you see the title. Don't
Mm-hmm.
tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his.
Mm-hmm.
What's your response to that? And the second thing is pinned right underneath it. What's your response to that? I want all the ladies' responses, and I'm no, starting with Tara. Let's move on to Rosetta, Sensual, and if on any other ladies that's here, hey ladies, Ty, I see y'all chime in, okay?
Okay, so for the first one, don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his. I agree with that as long as I'm not about to ask him for something for you. Like if I need him to give me some money because you need some money, then I might have to tell him your business a little bit. But just to be sitting there pillow talking, telling your business, absolutely not. And for the second question, but they don't, that's boyfriend, not husband. But for the second question,
Ain't that crazy? It's wild, right?
it's different with my husband now because he knew every motherfucker, he knew everybody's motherfucking business because I had to vent to somebody that I knew wasn't gonna tell no motherfucking baddie. Shit. Now, boyfriend, that's different, but my husband, shit, we didn't have no motherfucking secrets. Period. And my friends knew it. I'd be like, shit, he know, but you know, shit.
Bitch, you wasn't mad last month when you needed motherfucking $1,000, was you? All right. So then it wasn't his business then, was it? So, so
You
I'm
are
sorry.
crazy. Now,
I'm
what
dead
about the
ass.
second one? Snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man?
She's my homegirl, not my friend, so she's as good as snitched on because I'm not cheating on my man. He ain't about to chop my motherfucking head off. Sorry, homegirl.
See, yeah, thank you, Tara.
He not about to.
You gave
He's
me
not
hope
about to
again.
chop my
Damn, at
motherfucking
least
head
she
off for
gave me a
your
little bit
ass.
of faith. Shit.
Look, you shouldn't have been doing shit to get snitched on. How about that?
Ah, shit.
I will play that card in a heartbeat.
You are
First you
crazy.
aggravated but bitch, you know I don't fuck with motherfucking slut ass bitches. So why the fuck would you do that shit in the first place? I'm trying to help you out. Trying to keep
Damn,
your ass from
Tara.
being a slut.
She mad. She
Turn down
mad.
a
She said, "Why
nigga
you
too.
put me in this
Hey
predicament?"
y'all.
Slut ass bitches.
Man. Man, you making me look bad. Cause now he looking at me like, really? That's your homegirl? That's how y'all do? Nah, bitch. Baby, that's her, not me. Okay. I would
Thank
never do
you.
you like that.
Thank you. That's
And
her,
she been
not
doing this
me.
nigga like that for 3 years. Let me tell you, everybody she done did it with. No, I'm just saying.
Rosetta.
Everybody, not everybody.
Everybody.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
Miss Rosetta, how you doing, Queen?
I'm good. I'm good. So the question
Well,
is,
there's two.
what?
Well, there's two. There's the title, and then we went into like a part two as a result of Cool Breeze. So the first one is, don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his. Your thoughts on that?
So, since I have a husband, not a boyfriend, I do share some of my friends' business with him, but not everything.
Shit.
So if it's just surface stuff, I'm gonna tell him. But if it's like private stuff that, yeah, no, I'm not telling him. He don't need to know. Not at all. And then the second one is cheat or tell.
Yep,
I'm
cheat on your man or snitch on your homegirl.
I'm telling on her because
What?
I don't cheat. I
I know that's right,
I
Rosetta.
don't
Had me
cheat at
fucked
all.
up. Now I'm about
So
to fuck my karma up because your ass want to be a slut.
right,
All
right,
right.
right. And that
Yeah, crazy.
Dead ass. Keep your legs closed, bitch. I wouldn't have nothing to snitch on,
right.
right?
And then what are we snitching
I preach that.
about?
I preach that. It don't
I
matter.
mean,
It don't matter. She did something
yeah.
wrong. It don't matter. It don't matter. No, I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
I'm not cheating on him just cause she did something
Period.
wrong. Cause
Period.
I know she'll snitch on me in a heartbeat.
And look, Rosetta, it's a homegirl, not a friend. Hey,
Right.
hey.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
What's up, Jamar? Okay, any other ladies want to speak in answer to these things? Give
I'll
their thoughts.
answer.
Go ahead, girl. You do it. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, respond to the first statement and then answer the second question.
All right. So, um, don't tell your boyfriend my business and I'm your friend, not his. I understand that 100% because that irritates me personally. Like, I don't like that. So, I feel like nothing has to be disclosed about my homie for what? Like, I don't know. Like, why do I need to have that as a topic of the conversation with my man? Like, I don't get it. Is he going to tell me all his friends' business? Most likely not. So, why I need to do that to my homie? I don't know. I just nah. Even if it's surface or no, like what do you need to know about my homegirl? That's just me. That's
Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man. Which one is you picking?
now. If I don't have to play get back, then at that point, of course, my homegirl just got to go through the, she gonna have to. I'm gonna have to snitch on her. But if that man done put me in a
Yeah, there
position
you go.
where I gotta play get back, then hey,
That's
like
right.
Hey, I'm with you.
Get
Hey,
my you want to stay with
hey.
me, nigga? You want to
so
stay with me, nigga? Then let me get my motherfucking lick
Okay,
back,
thank
that's
you.
motherfucker.
it.
Thank
Like if
you.
I ain't gotta
Shit
That's
ain't
play
all
gonna
I
get
work.
was
back,
trying to say.
then hey,
This shit ain't gonna motherfucking work. I'm sorry.
That's about it. But other than that, if that man been loyal, then I mean, I'm the homegirl just have to go. But yeah, if I gotta play get back, then hey, it is what it is.
I love it. I love it. I love the answer. Welcome to Sister Code. We're discussing don't tell
Yeah.
your business. Don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his. We also discussing it, whether you snitch on your friend or would you cheat on your man. Please ping up. Please share the room. Invite more people. Please, please, please to join in on the discussion. And let's continue to enjoy the content. Your Sister Code. Who else want to chime in that haven't had a chance to chime in? And I would love to hear some men's perspective on our responses.
Oh, I agree, Jules. I had a friend who told all my business to his girlfriend, and I really didn't appreciate that.
What?
Yeah, guys do the same thing. And like I told him, I'm like, yo, if the only way you could prove to your woman that you're loyal is by betraying your friends, like, you ain't got nothing with her. So, like, yeah, it happens the other way around too. Guys do it too. They tell their girlfriends all their friends' business. So, one of her cousins I was trying to get with, like, he went and told her, I talked to this girl, I talked to that girl. I mean, this was some years back though, but still in all, he ain't had no business doing that. Now, if I told somebody all his business, how he be cheating on her, he'll get upset. So
Well, got a point there. Any men feel that? Any men disagree with that?
Nah,
I
that
don't
shit's
hang. I
facts.
don't hang with
Yeah,
cheaters.
that's facts.
Horny niggas tell a lot. They
So
just
wait
talk.
a minute. Okay, go ahead, because I wanna ask y'all something because y'all just said something very very important. Y'all go ahead.
I mean,
I
I
don't
ain't gonna.
have male friends.
Go
All my circle just nothing but females, so I don't really be having to worry about that shit. I just get the game from y'all. That's it.
I mean, look.
I'm around a lot of gentlemen, so cheating ain't even thought of. You make everything possible with that one that you put your time into. So we never even gonna go through this, and if we do, uh, it's hard to explain what we gonna do. Cause if you want to be in an open relationship, just be in an open relationship. You don't have to cheat. If you want to be with me, we can still be together and be in an open relationship.
I mean, like I understand why females don't want, what I'm saying, that girlfriend. I mean,
You in
depends
the
on.
matrix.
Damn, Cool Breeze, you in the
Tell me,
matrix. You know we be waiting to hear what you have to say.
my bad. Y'all can hear me?
Try it again.
leave out the room and come back in. Maybe that might solve the problem.
I'll tell you one thing, us guys, we're Stevie Wonder when our homeboys are cheating.
Well, I was gonna ask you this though. All right, this might ruffle some feathers, but I'm gonna ask you guys this. Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
Y'all cheat on your woman. Of course, you get caught. She finds out. Is she allowed to get her get back?
Fuck
Meaning,
no.
oh shit,
Yes,
and why
Wow.
and why
yes,
not?
Fuck
she
no.
is.
Fuck no.
No,
Fuck no.
absolutely
She
not.
Yeah,
is.
Hell
Her
yeah,
no.
get
she,
back is
Either
yeah.
if you
just,
gonna stay, stay. If you
a
gonna
trip
leave,
to
leave. But ain't
Atlanta
no
or
fucking lick
somewhere,
back.
Nah, bro, you can't say
Hey,
that.
a
hey,
booty
You
hey,
don't
gig,
know
look,
how to get
the
her
the
lick
way
back,
the
bro.
Crazy.
creator
get
created me.
get, not
Hold
like
on, hold
nah.
on. Look, the way the creator created me is I'm one of a kind, right? So I feel like can't no other man do no damage to that, like what I do. So yeah, she can go ahead and get her fair one off. Yeah, she can go out and do her thing. Yeah, I'm cool with that because I was strong enough to cheat. I should be strong enough to deal with come back, and that's gonna go back and do what I did to her, and I'm cool with
Man,
that. I'm gonna
That mean
accept it. I'm
y'all
gonna eat
y'all
it.
shouldn't be together. Y'all shouldn't be together
Yeah,
then.
that's what I'm saying.
but it's cool for
if
you to
if I
cheat,
cheated,
but she
that's
can't
that's
It
a,
say
ain't
you
that's
cool
don't
for
have
that's
me
to.
to
one
cheat
way.
neither.
That's one way. Like if I cheated and got caught, and I still want to be with this woman after I done cheated and came home, took a shower, and loved all up on her, and if she go do the same thing, I'm done with her because she did what I did to her. Nah,
No, I'm just saying y'all don't supposed to be together then. If that's what y'all both doing, you doing the same thing and she doing the same thing. After you done it, you apologize about it, then she go do it, then she come back and apologize. So you think that make y'all a happy couple?
nah, but it's an error in the communication somewhere, and it'll give you a chance to work through without all the anger. You might be able to learn something about yourself. Not saying y'all gonna be together after that, but you might still learn something off of
Yeah,
that.
you can learn something, but I'm just cutthroat, man. I know how to walk away from shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I expect her to leave me alone. That's what I
Yeah, I
expect.
mean, like sometimes people cheat for not even because you wasn't good enough for them. Sometimes stuff happen, man, and you just not really thinking, man. You thinking, but you're not thinking.
That's fair. That's real fair.
It just hurts more for guys because, like, can you fathom like your girl having another man's like dick in her mouth? Like,
Man,
that's
I
Bro,
don't
I
worry
don't
crazy.
even
about
think
that.
like
Like,
that.
that's
That's
why
I don't think
natural.
like
Hey,
that, man. Hell
that's
no.
hard for
hey,
me.
bruh. Sex. That's what sex is. Sex is oral and kissing and sex. That's natural. What do you
You
mean?
telling me if your
What do
girl
you mean?
had
You
a
think your
dick in her mouth, you wouldn't feel
Hey,
some
bro?
type
You
of
think
way?
your
Is
girl?
that what you're telling me?
Hey, you don't think your girl? You don't think your girl had a dick in her mouth before she became your
Yeah,
girl,
but once you my girl, my dick should be the only one that
But
have a
bro,
dick.
that's what
bruh?
Are
flowers
you
and
crying?
roses
A
and shit
penis
are.
Yo,
is a
I have
penis,
I
bro.
think I
ancestry.
think
A
niggas
penis is a
get so
penis,
caught
bro.
up in what everybody else is
Bro, I
doing.
got
You
caught
can't
cheating
stop
before.
nobody
That's
from
when you go
doing
buy
nothing. You can
roses and
try, but
PPs.
as men, you're supposed to just keep it moving. You can't be dwelling on that. If
Exactly.
you would, if you
Fags.
with a good piece, yo, the best of the best is gonna get shitted on if you want to say it's being shitted on. But yo, all you can do is keep building your brand, keep building your body, keep getting money. Everything gonna fall in your lap. When you start worrying about who's sleeping in, I'm getting to the bag, yo. That shit gonna fall in my lap. Handle that.
Oh God.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna
Stop,
lie.
stop,
I ain't
stop
gonna lie.
simping, man. Yo,
It's yeah.
all of
I
the
ain't
best,
insecure.
Yo, where I'm
all of the
from,
best
man,
things
you
in
get
life
caught
come to you.
cheating. You get
That shit
caught
fall in your
cheating, you
lap.
reach in your pockets and you make that shit right. You replace the TV in the bedroom, you do something to her car, buy her flowers, give her money to go shopping. That's how you make up for
Yeah.
cheating. Not giving her a new dick to fuck. Nah.
Keep building your brand. Don't be worrying about these other
And you
lame
gotta
ass
understand
niggas.
your actions speak louder than your words too, bro.
It
All
was just a
day, all
hypothetical
day.
for the room.
Oh
You feel
yeah,
me?
no
Yeah, yeah,
doubt,
yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah. We
Salute.
hypothetically, yeah.
Hey, but you know what? I ain't gonna
Or
lie.
are we hypothetical?
I knew
I
someone was
don't
gonna
think
say that
about.
shit.
I
I'm
don't think
saving it.
about another nigga. I don't think about the nigga and what they did. I think niggas don't like that shit because they know that they female emotionally check out from their ass. Reason why they
That
can't
ain't it, bro. That
deal
ain't
with
it, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. Be honest, man. You be in love with that pussy, man. That's all it is. You don't want no other nigga getting that pussy you get, man. On everything. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, if you're just in love with the pussy, then that's like surface. Like, what
Yeah,
about,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, just her as a person. Yeah, the pussy might be good, but what about who she is as an overall? Like, you can have somebody that
That's
got
what
good
I'm
pussy and
saying.
be
Certain that's
horrible.
how certain people think though. Man, they thinking they love a person, but they really just love what they get. They don't want nobody else to have that. Like you ever heard of possessive people?
Because it's our job as men to teach our
I
young
agree
men
with Boo.
where your focus and your priority should be. When you start running around without no dick discipline, you're gonna be running around screwing everything, getting everything pregnant, and now your priorities is fucked up, and now you
Yep.
fucking up the game for everybody else that meet another woman, because now she got to deal with the fuck shit that you had. So we gotta break that cycle.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm in the
Now,
gym, y'all.
now,
I'm gonna mute
I
up. I'm
now,
gonna mute
now,
up.
you getting put in the
Nah, that's a
box.
fact
You getting
though.
put in the box because she think
That's a
you a
fact.
fuck boy, and you actually just a regular old Joe Smo. She done had 20 guys. They all treated her bad. Now here you go. You got to go through that. So you might get cheated on. You got to handle it accordingly.
I think dudes
Facts.
they naturally territorial and females naturally competitive, bro. That's just what it comes down
What's up, Mind Jeanette? Greetings. Welcome to the room.
What's up, love? How you doing,
I
R?
mean, mind your fucking neck. I done took out the whole other part of your name. My bad.
The fade in the PTR is crazy.
So What if the situation came that, like, okay, you was caught in that predicament and she did decide to get back in that way? Like, and y'all been, and you gotta think, y'all been rocking for like 10 plus years.
Don't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all got houses, y'all got kids together. You know, her family loves you. His family loves her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all all hang out with each other's friends, and because you're having parties and barbecues and children's birthdays or whatever. So you just washed all that down the river because she decided to get a little payback for you.
Nah, that ain't
Yeah,
what I'm saying
it's a
though. I'm
wrap.
saying like when it comes
It's
to
a
That
that, we
wrap.
that
give each other space.
that
Give
shit
each other
gonna
space
hurt.
and work on it.
That shit is gonna hurt. That's all I can say to that. I've never been in that situation, but that shit is gonna hurt. For
Yeah, that's what
sure,
I
it's
was trying
gonna
to get
hurt.
across earlier, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might have misspoke
I
on that.
understood you when you were saying that. It's definitely gonna hurt, but you might work through that hurt because you might think about it like, damn, I caught her this one time, but I done had 7 of them.
And then I think it's different for women. Like, and I'm all for, okay, you play that card, but at the end of the day, like, men and women are completely different when it comes to allowing another man in your portal, especially at like being married to somebody. And I hate to say, because it does sound fucked up, okay, don't stoop to his level. But at the end of the day, as a woman, as a queen, you can't really stoop to that man's level. Because men look at it a lot different. Like, to know that, okay, I did this, I'm supposed to be a little stronger than him. So now I'm going to go and lower myself to do the same shit he did. Men different. They'll lose respect for your ass, like super quick. Not saying that it's fair, but we're quicker to forgive. I believe men carry that shit, and then like if I had a choice between, okay, you did this to me, so now I'm gonna go do what I need to do to you and get a pass, or versus like let's sit down and talk about why you did it, because a lot of times, and I hate to say this, we as women we don't take accountability for what led up to that. Not saying that everybody does, because some niggas is just greedy as hell. They just fuck niggas. But you got some that maybe push to that point based off how you treat him, what you're paying all your attention to, how you're making him feel. If you're able to like if you're doing things that are able to keep his attention, because a lot of times in relationships, that shit is a lot of fucking work. Like it's a lot of work to, be classy and then make sure you be his freak in the bed, take care of the kids, take care of the household, not get too comfortable, hit the gym, like constantly pour into yourself. Cause that's a responsibility you should do for yourself, even if you with a man or with that, or not. Never let yourself go. Always make sure that you're feeding your spiritual, and your body like the right shit. You know what I'm saying? So that you're always on your toes. So a lot of times, you know, even being a person who has been cheated on, not saying that I take a road of being, oh, it's my fault, but I always take accountability about what I may have done to push him there, to examine myself, and then I sit down with him to figure out what it is, and then I have to make a proper discernment to say, or a decision to say, is this shit worth it? Is this shit gonna be fixable? Is he just a fuck nigga that's out here greedy? Or is there something that I'm slacking in? And I think when you get to a place where you kind of examine yourself like that, you will never lower yourself to say I gotta get back. Cause fuck that. Just cause you a fuck nigga don't mean I gotta become a fuck bitch. Period. I don't gotta be a dog cause you a dog nigga. That's not how we doing this. I'ma stay on my high horse, and guess what? I'm not repaying evil with evil. Life gonna come and beat your ass because I got a pure heart and I made sure that number one, me, I took accountability for me. And now I'm not going to allow you to put me in a position to possibly have an STD or damn be in penitentiary because I've been to whack your ass.
I feel it. I just gave you a virtual hug, R&B.
Facts. That was super valid.
Yeah, I just followed you too.
Yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot of women out there that felt what R&B said, that really could really relate to her. I just wonder if there are times when we are going through things and confiding in our men, do our men really hear us? And
Hey
I'm just
man,
like kind of like going like running off the topic of not telling your boyfriend, you know, your friend's business, but sometimes like even if we are confiding in y'all, are y'all really listening?
well, let me ask the
I'm
Yeah,
females
not
when
gonna
this.
you
lie.
Can't
real
help
shit.
but listen. I listen. I
Yeah.
listen.
Am
Yeah,
I?
some men don't listen. You gonna say it like it is. Some men don't listen. Some men are not like that. Some men do listen. I think that boils down to the individual.
I'll be.
Yeah, man.
I know more about your homegirl than you because I'm investigating all your friends.
I straight up told my girl in my last relationship I don't want to hear about her problems because she was telling it too much.
So
I,
what other kind of way were you going to support her if she couldn't confide in
yeah,
you?
in hindsight, that I know that's where I fucked up. But at the time, I was just so busy trying to like build and shit like that that I just didn't see, the bigger picture.
Yeah, we lose a lot of women by not communicating with those women, man. We lose a lot of women by that, not communicating or just listening to them.
That's a fact.
And I think that's selfish, like as hell, because at the end of the day, if you want her to be there for you, why you can't be there for that for her? And then a lot of times as women, we're super emotional. So it's like, give us some logical, don't just be like, you talk too fucking much and I'm tired of hearing about it. Give us some logical advice. But the issue is, I don't mean no disrespect to nobody in this room. Half of y'all don't got that.
So
Y'all don't got that shit.
when you talking to a woman and you trying to listen to her, for dudes, I try to teach dudes this all the time. It's kind of my lane. I try to teach dudes all the time, man. You have to honestly, for women, you got to reassure her that she's respected. Sometimes maybe up to 14 times a day, and that's just what it is. Like with all women, even with my daughters, I have to reassure them like every day. Hey, look, you're respected, because for some reason, the way women are programmed, y'all feel like y'all have to fight for your respect, and it's just a lot of dudes don't understand that, so they don't give you your proper respect of listening or communicating.
I'll just say, like, for me, it was more so, okay, you were telling me about your problems. I give you a clear solution, but like you don't follow the solution, and now a couple days later, the same problem come up, and you all in my ear about the problem. And once it happens, like 10, 11 times in like 2 months, just like at some point you just be like, yo, I'm kind of sick of this.
Nah, cause see, look, you got a false expectation. She's not gonna do exactly what you said to do, cause her heart ain't your heart. Y'all two different people, two different backgrounds. So yeah, you may have gave her an easy solution in your world, but in her world, the solution is gonna be different, and that's where the confrontation come in at, bruh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hindsight, bro. Yeah.
Well, let me ask the females this: do y'all get more satisfaction out of getting get back, or more satisfaction out of fixing a relationship so y'all can get a better place, better than y'all previous position?
For me,
That's a
neither.
good question.
It's neither for me. My favorite get back is leaving his ass and then watching the next bitch dog him out.
Damn, Reese's.
Ooh,
No,
that's a
I'm
good
so
one.
serious because I'm not about to like get my get back and cheat because I don't like that shit. But it's always the next one that does exactly what he did, and they get him back.
So have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah,
Did you
but I
stay
I
with
don't
the guy?
stay.
Did you
No, I
stay with
leave.
him? So
No,
even on your very first time of being cheated on, you never stayed.
no, it's disrespectful.
Well, when we ask, are we being cheated on? Are we talking about like actual confirmation or suspicion? Because like I suspected it, but I never had confirmation.
then that's not
Oh man,
Well,
official.
then how do you know she
you could
Yeah,
cheated?
tell,
yeah,
man.
yeah. If it ain't no proof, you can't just go off for assumption.
It's
Yeah, where
always
the
ways to
paperwork
tell.
at, dog?
Yeah, with the
Did
paperwork.
It
the
was just different behavior, you know. It wasn't really
the
any
sex was
concrete.
different?
Yeah, yeah.
Was the sex
You know,
different?
she stopped doing what she do.
Well, maybe that's because she didn't feel respected. You made her feel bad. That's why she stopped doing what she did. Not because she was having sex. Maybe you was just being an ass and you can't see outside yourself. So she cut the head game off. Now you getting plain old boring sex because she mad at
Yo,
your. Yeah.
Yeah, no new
it's
head, my
funny
nigga.
how
No new
all the
head.
niggas knew she stopped giving head when he said that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No
It's
new
Dead
head,
crazy.
ass.
nigga.
That
Did
was
you
a
did you
dead
have a
giveaway.
Yeah.
conversation with her about it,
Yeah.
bro?
He nah, he in there talking to her. He in there talking to her like he a chauvinist.
No, I actually tried to like help her problems and shit, and she actually like got checked into a behavior hospital, um, because she was like experiencing schizophrenic symptoms.
Oh,
So
then
yeah, I was definitely there for her, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
I
this
was
a
What?
definitely
whole
there
this
for
a
her.
whole
That's
other
you
thing
an
yeah,
then.
outlier,
yeah.
nigga.
That's
Nigga,
mental
This
this
a
is the
health.
whole
motherfucking
other.
outlier.
You should have said that
She
first.
might be she
Nah,
nah,
Hey,
I was
she
Day
just
might not
Day.
saying,
even
you know,
cheating
for
on
the
you.
Hey,
That was
mental
a
Day
different
Day.
hospital.
story.
That crazy bitch out there again.
My girl cheated me. Are you bitch? Are you okay? Are you having an episode?
Yo,
Nah,
she was
this
going
all
through
happened
shit. That don't mean
later
she was
later.
cheating, nigga.
That was
She
her
had
other
other
Yo,
shit
shit.
that's
going
That's
on.
Are
all.
you
wild.
What
schizophrenic?
she
Like, hold
doing
on,
That's
with
let's
the
take
that
you
person
through
big
that
the
soft
document.
dated that nigga.
shit?
Like y'all wouldn't believe what she was saying, bro. She was saying my dog was like a surveillance camera.
Oh
Nigga.
It's like
damn.
people
What
are
Eh,
following me.
was it?
respectfully. Hey, bro, respectfully. How long did you continue the relationship?
She just ended up moving to another state. She wasn't even from Illinois to begin with, so I think she just moved closer to her parents and shit. So it ended like a month after that, but you know it was whatever.
I mean, but with that being the case, you could kind of expect the sex to be different if she's just different on a, day-to-day basis. She was going through a lot of shit, so you can't even automatically jump to the conclusion of cheating, nigga. She had, mental health issues,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, facts.
Facts, super facts.
Nah, yeah, I was a little jealous bastard back then, but you know it's been about a couple years, so I grew up.
How was the sex, bro?
It was alright.
Trail,
Nah,
you and
that
that
nigga was in love
PCR.
with that
Yeah, you
little
know what that
shit.
mean. That nigga said it was alright. It was
That nigga was in
alright.
love
Yeah,
with
I
that
ain't gonna
little
Did you?
tell
shit.
Well,
y'all
I mean,
niggas.
I'm just thinking, did
That
he
nigga
even
was
get
Yeah,
it?
right.
Like, did he even get
Yeah, way he
sex?
said it.
But she
Oh
gave
no,
that
I just don't
crazy
want to
talk.
go into detail. I mean, I just
Nah,
got
we
some
don't want to hear
No,
no
we
movie
didn't want no
scene.
detail. We
I
would just want to
mean,
know,
if y'all
was it
have
good? Was it bomb? Because I think where they headed is crazy bitches give the best sex.
Yeah, we was
I'm
already
just
there.
playing.
We was there. That's
There
where
you
we was
go.
at.
nah, yeah, no.
Everybody
That's
checked in.
exactly.
There you go.
Yo, that's a
Jules hit
fact.
it on the
That's a
nail.
fact.
During that episode was probably the best sex I had during the relationship. I'm not even capping.
Man, I used to have to bring
Bing.
my burner to this one chick crib.
Wait, how
There
long
you
were y'all
go.
together, bro?
2.5 years.
Oh wow.
You deserve a trophy.
He
I
So
got
you
the
try.
broke up
trophy.
with
He
who?
probably got the best you
Did
know
she,
what
did
of
she
his life.
did,
He just
be
said that.
be honest? Did she break up with you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my dog.
shit.
Yeah, that
God
shit was fire.
damn.
Look, PTR. We know who ain't get the cutty
We
last night.
tried no because we tried long distance for a couple months, and I mean, shit, I was just doing my thing anyway. So in reality, and to be honest, like because of that
Nah. Hold on,
episode,
bro.
Nah,
Don't do that.
wow,
Don't do that,
bro.
bro.
You
no,
can't
no,
Don't
let
Don't
try
them
to
do
do
run
that,
that,
bro.
past
bro.
that,
no,
bro.
You
no,
can't
because
let
I
them
got
For
do
into a
that,
real, man.
bro.
relationship.
It's alright. It's alright to have feelings and care, bro. Don't retract that
No,
because
bro,
then
Yeah,
it
I'm
turn
I'm
you
stand,
into a
saying like I
chauvinist.
couldn't
stand
end the
10
relationship with
toes.
nigga because she probably would have killed herself.
What's up, Jay Blanco, Ty, Bear,
What up? What up?
Poe, everybody that just
Hey
came
y'all.
into the room.
Yo, Jimmy, what's up,
What up,
Jimmy?
Rock? What up?
I'm
And
with
I
it.
can't lie to you.
Cool.
I respect your honesty, bro.
Yeah, real
What up,
talk.
Magneto?
I gotta keep it 100.
What's the word? What's the word?
Yeah,
Chilling,
because that's
chilling.
hard
Another
to.
day in the life.
Salute, salute.
But yeah, what was the question they was asking before he brought that up? It was something about cheating or something like that.
I'm not sure. Does anybody remember? I got lost in the crazy love.
Me
I
too.
know.
I don't remember. There's so
I
much
had
going on.
Nah, y'all were picking for the deep
nah.
end. That's
Okay,
okay.
wait,
It
I'm
was
back.
it
I
was would you
I had
snitch
asked
on
him.
your
Where'd you go?
homegirl or cheat on your
Yeah, I was
nigga?
gonna say I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all.
And then I don't remember what the other thing was.
Okay, so
Oh,
up top, the title says, "Don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his." So everybody was sharing their thoughts on that. So definitely share your thoughts on that. Now, if you look below, Cool Breeze pinned up a link, and it had the choice of snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man.
they all said
And
they would cheat.
that's what led to an array of questions and an array of discussions. And I think a lot of us communicated and learned some things. And that's where we're at with it, Magneto. So give your input.
I mean, I'm
R
gonna be honest.
R&B said she would
I'm gonna be
cheat.
honest. Like you know,
R&B wouldn't cheat.
my wife tell me everything. I ain't even gonna front, nigga. Shit, I know everything about shit. Word.
Hey,
Even
Magneto,
even
I
the shit
got
I
one
don't be
for you
wanting to
though.
know.
Hey, bro, they also asked this: if you get caught cheating, right? Can your wife get her lick back and you stay with her?
Hell no. She,
That's what the
you know
fuck I
that.
said. Real nigga speak.
Hell no. I'm sorry,
And
y'all.
also,
I ain't trying to be a chauvinist and all that other shit, but nah, hell no.
and,
Well, that's okay. Welcome to Sister Code. Y'all, please scroll up top, join the club. Jazz and I are trying to reach the road to 1K. We're almost there and we need y'all help. So please join the club. Invite people to enjoy the club. Please share the room. Ping up some people. And let's get back to this great ass conversation we having right now. Go ahead, Magneto. It's on you.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying, because I don't want to get too deep in everything, but I do, me personally, I do believe and feel like there's a difference with male and female. I know a lot of people going to disagree, but this is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it'd be different because it wouldn't be an emotional attachment. It wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, really nothing there if I was to cheat, which I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But when a female cheats, it's way more to it than just sex. You know what I'm saying? It's way bigger.
So if I can't tell, you saying don't tell your boyfriend my business, so y'all speaking to the ladies then, right?
well, you can also flip it too. I think it'll be good to flip it. Don't tell your girlfriend my business. I'm your friend, not hers. You can flip it if you want to. And then, so that's the first question. And then the second question is snitch on your homeboy or cheat on your girl.
The
And for the
bump
women,
stuff. Go
yeah,
ahead,
so
y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, RB. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, you can flip it if you want to.
But see, I think that's different too. I think most men don't really tell their girls all of their homies' business, but the women will, let the man know what their homegirls doing, some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little different with men. So I mean, well, I don't know. Me personally, it's a little different with me.
So, ladies, y'all hear that, right? The men stick to code and we don't. You hear this shit?
Hey,
Because we
bro,
tell
I
y'all
think
This
about what
is
our
the
you give
purpose
them
homeboys.
too
of
much game.
Sister Code because we need to get back on code. So thank you for pointing that out, R&B.
But we can't though. We gotta stick on code. Cause why? If I tell you what my girl got going on, they ain't gonna do no make my home but fuck with you and want you. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
But
that's
they
a
ain't just
fact.
talking about that. They talking about like one of your homegirls cheating on the nigga or whatever the fuck type shit. So you gonna tell your
would I
whatever the
tell
fuck
my
the
home?
situation.
Well, I tell. Oh hell
Would you tell your girl that your man cheating on his shorty and shit like that?
Nah, because you can't hang out with them no more.
Exactly.
yeah, I would tell her. And
And
I'm the type. I say shit. I don't know. I can't fuck with you if I can't tell you everything. You supposed to be my best friend, love everything. So I feel like I got to be able to tell you, look, this is why I'm acting funny with them and don't answer their goddamn call. They on some bullshit and that shit finna crash. Keep that shit away from me and you. And if you go fuck with that, then you participate. Then you must be doing the same thing. Cause shit.
I have to agree with him on that.
nah, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. But this is
Run
the
that
thing
Wait,
back for me,
too.
bro.
no,
I ain't catch that.
wait, what?
Yeah, run it back.
I was saying, like, I'm the type of person, right? If I'm fucking with R&B, I feel like I'm comfortable enough that I have to tell her everything what's going on with me and my homeboys or whatever the situation be. And if my homie cheating on his girl, I'll be like, man, that nigga ain't shit, man. He over there cheating on that girl, man. Just stay your ass away from her. I don't give a fuck if y'all friends or not. It's just like you don't want to get caught up in that because if you really real, you ain't gonna participate in that because it'll be like you're participating in it. So I'm the type, yeah, I would tell my girl everything. You know, I don't give a fuck. Shit, that's their business. But yeah, I'd be like, look, and this because you have to give them a reason why you stop answering their calls, or why I be like, look, don't participate. Don't even answer her calls. Don't answer his calls. If I ain't here, don't open the goddamn door. Stay away from that shit. There's some bullshit going on because they finna something finna go on, and I don't want you to get caught up in it. And that's just to protect our relationship or our sacred union, if that makes sense.
I would say
Perfect
for
sense to
me,
Yeah.
me.
I would say for me, since I have like some of my girlfriends are single. So if I go and tell my husband like what's going on with my girlfriend's life, they'll be like, "Oh, I don't want you around her," or this and that. So I learned over the years, like I tell him some stuff, but I don't tell him everything because sometimes there might be some things that he hears, be like, "Oh, I don't want you around her. Why are you hanging out with her? She's with this." So the
My question
sake of
is, why do
me,
y'all? Why, but what if he? What if it comes out though, and then he said, "Why you ain't tell me that?" It'd be like you keeping something from me.
Yeah,
well,
that's
but
work.
that her personal business shouldn't come out because that's her
Yeah,
business.
exactly.
Unless she goes and tells
Yep.
him, who else gonna tell? It's not my business to tells me. I tell him don't tell him about my single girlfriends' lives because when I start doing that, he starts asking, "Well, you been out with them? You saw this dude? Where y'all went? She's single." You know what I mean? It starts to put a rift in between me and him, and then also me and my girlfriend because then I have to start avoiding her because I had to do it before, and I like keep it separate. If she's doing something I know is out of too far, I won't hang out with her. But I still want her as, so I try to keep it separate just for that sake.
Right. And then I feel like that's hella possessive because at the end of the day, what does her actions have to do with me? And then it shows
That's
me
real.
how you see me. Do you see me as this weak-minded person that's gonna do what she does? And then also, it's like you never know. I may be the only voice of reason that she has. I might be the only light she see to coach her out of that situation because you don't know why they were in that situation. You know what I mean? So it's like I think that's unfair to tell somebody, cut ties because of the actions of somebody else. You know how far to go. But then if you got a weak ass woman, yeah, I would understand why you would not want her to hang out with that person. Or if you're a dude that's, a dog, you know what I mean? And you know that she could possibly, be thinking about doing something because you ain't doing what you need to do, then I feel like those are like underlying issues that people really don't talk about. Like, why are you so scared? Can somebody mute me? My phone won't mute. Jules, can you mute
Yeah,
me?
I don't know, man, because friendships usually form around commonalities. We like the same music, we like the same type of setups. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with the same type of scenes and shit like that. So it's a reason that y'all are friends. If she got that habit of doing X, Y, and Z, I don't know. I'm kind of gonna be expecting you to share that, or at least cool with it going down if this is your homegirl.
Yeah, what about
I
that
mean,
part?
yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's a lot. I got a lot of homies and shit, and it's niggas that's in the shit that I'm not down with, nigga. We got mutual things that we into that's different than certain other shit. Put it like that. I can't get into details, but it's a lot of shit niggas that I know is involved in or might be down with that I'm not fucking with. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the
They
individual.
smoke crack.
See,
Hey
I
yo,
get
answer
that.
me
Hell
this, bro.
I
yeah.
get
Answer me
that.
this, bro. Would you hang out with a child molester?
Oh, nigga, I fuck that nigga up. See, that's like violation. That shit is
Cause you ain't down with that,
completely,
right? You don't fuck with that,
yeah, not at all. You know what I'm saying?
right?
But
That's what
but
I'm saying.
but but it's certain drugs and shit niggas take that I'm not down with that I ain't doing, but I still kick it with them. See, it depends on how, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how bad the shit is. You know what I mean? When you start talking about like, the R word and molest that nigga, oh nah, you an enemy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, a person's lifestyle, as long as it ain't hurting nobody or violating, my morals, then shit, I let people be
Well,
people.
that's
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying, bro. Like you said, as long as it don't violate your morals, you feel what I'm saying? That's the part that I'm getting on. I'm like, shorty at least cool with it, even if she might not be actively participating in the shit right now, but this don't really bother her. It's all right. She could kick it with both niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit get
You're
Hey,
not
you
wild,
know
bro.
living.
what? I think why
Birds
people,
of
I
the
think why
same
them,
feather flock
Fact.
yeah,
together.
I think why men think like that because most men experience women with like a hive mindset, and what I mean like that, like most women won't do what the other one wouldn't do. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know, for an example, back in the day, you'll have like a female vouch for that dude, then now all of a sudden that other female vouch. But if she don't vouch, then she ain't gonna vouch. So it's like a hive mindset reason why men be like, if you hanging around that female that's doing that bullshit, then most likely you champion that bullshit or you down with that shit too. That's why niggas think like that.
In fact, and that's my whole thing. And like I like what university use, like most people use that narrative, but it when you got morals and you got them values, I don't give a fuck. Like me, this me, right? 6 months ago, yeah, anything goes. But now it's like I ain't trying. I don't smoke weed no more. I don't drink. You know what I mean. I'm going in a different direction. So that means you won't catch me. I don't care if you said that I'm not going to the trap out, bro. Stop calling my phone. That's just how I'm treating my homies now. Even some family members, like, nah, bro. Certain things I'm with, certain things I'm not a part of no more, and I just don't want to be associated with it because I'm trying to go in a different direction. And because you can be guilty by association, it's different things. Even shit, I don't go to the strip club no more. Why? Because I don't even want to be around them type females. I know what they own, right? They're just pimping or just getting over on niggas. It's certain individuals, so I just rather stick around certain things, and they go both ways. And I feel like if my partner is like, damn, you into that? Okay, I'm gonna work it out with you. And I mean, shit, if you that's what I met you on that shit, then okay, cool, I understand. But I'm gonna try to pull you away from that and try to take you on a different path because that's how you better yourself and you make better judgments, and then the bullshit don't come to your door. You know what I mean? You're not involved in it. You don't get your relationship won't be hindered or fucked up behind some what another motherfucker got going on. So it's best to just keep yourself tied into what you're doing and your morals and your standards. I mean, if you're a couple now, it should everything in the world should revolve around what y'all got going on. Nobody else, in my opinion. So everybody else really don't matter. If y'all feel like they're doing crazy shit, I mean, let's just stay away from that. And just it's about us anyway. Fuck it. We all we need. Unless you're going to work, shit. Everything else is irrelevant. That's how people invite problems to their relationships or their environment, even in business. So that's just my opinion.
You know, I would also think too. I mean, like the scenario that I posed earlier is something I've been through. But on the other hand, if my girlfriend comes and tells me like I don't go out to the club with her, I don't go to the club. I'm at home with my kids. So if she comes back and tells me she's doing X, Y, and Z, like I said, I'm not with her. It's not like I love her as a friend because she's my homegirl. But when it comes to her personal life, that's her life. Now I can understand if I was out in the club with her, running the streets with her, then I would kind of see it in that way. But just because you're friends with someone that does certain things doesn't mean that, when on their private time, that doesn't mean that you're involved with it. So I think to myself, involving my partner in something that is somebody else's private business kind of just stirs up things that's unnecessary that need to happen.
That's real. That's exactly what I was saying. That's some real shit. Cause like I said, I know a lot of people. I know some good dudes. I know some fucking heathens. I know all kind of motherfuckers. But just because you have a connection with them or y'all, it might even be like a business or whatever. But I'm not down with everything the niggas I know is doing. Hell no, I make that shit clear. What they do is on them.
Right, and that's just like another example, right? If I know my partner hot, then I know this nigga on the run, or he doing some stupid shit. Nigga, you ain't finna come chill with me,
Exactly.
nigga, because at the house, you finna bring that shit to my doorstep, and not my girl finna start tripping with me. Oh, nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm finna change my number. Get somewhere.
Yeah, I stay here, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh no, I kind of left that group of friends like alone, like in my 20s, man. I don't, if you're not really what I'm on, like we like on a different wavelength, like I don't know, you like my homeboy from afar. I won't stop being your friend, but as far as us chilling, hanging out, and all that, nah. See your posts on Facebook, I show some love and all that, but nah, man, because it's like I don't want to get caught up. I don't want to get caught up in that street crap and that drug crap. I don't got time for that, man. And I would never rat my homeboys out like if we in the jam. So to avoid that, to avoid putting myself in that predicament, hey, let me just not even be in that circle. So I don't even fool around with it.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all, welcome to
that's a
Sister
good point.
Code. Um, follow. Can y'all please scroll up top? I mean, please scroll up top and join the club. We are at 9:57. We on the road to 1K. You guys are giving us great discussions. Please share the room. I would like the shares to get up to 40. I have this thing where everything has to match up with numbers. So I appreciate y'all if y'all would assist us in that. But you guys are definitely giving us great information and a great discussion. Let's keep it going.
Hey, I got a question though. Like, I know it go both ways, and I'm gonna keep it short. Why don't y'all just check them, right? Like, if you like, instead of telling on them, like snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man, you know what I mean? If you know they doing something wrong, why would you just check them and try to get them to stop? That's on both ends, fellas and dudes. You know what I mean? Women. Why do y'all check them and put them in a place, or do y'all just allow them to keep doing goofy shit?
I'm gonna be honest. I pretty much stay out of that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
word. Just stay out of it.
You're a grown ass man, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'll give advice. I'm quick to do that. I'll pull you to the side and say my opinion. But other than that, I can't hold your hand, my nigga.
I be wrong, like we partners, Magneto, and I'd be like, nah, bro, that ain't right. Or if you, I'm gonna flip it. I'm this type of person because I don't like this. Everybody different, right? But this me. If you my partner, Magneto, and you see me do some goofy shit, and you was like, nah, bro, that ain't right, bro. Don't do that shit, bro. That shit for the fuck up. Woo, woo. I respect it because I might not be thinking it's goofy, but it's goofy, and it might, you know what I mean? That's a friend to me.
That's real. That's real. And it all boils down to the individuals because you got some people that I could pull to the side and they're gonna be receptive to what I'm saying. They're gonna listen. Then you got some motherfuckers that's so stubborn and hard headed. Nigga, you could give them all of the reasons to not go this direction, but the motherfuckers gonna go anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on who your peoples is.
Oh,
My
why?
favorite
Oh, I was
line.
gonna say, why do you think that is? Because don't you think that there are sometimes that I mean, it can go for women too, but don't you think that sometimes men you get in relationships with women that are purposely hard headed or purposely stubborn?
From personal experience, like when your homeboy is in love, like you can't tell him
You
nothing
can't tell them
about his
shit.
girl.
Yeah, you can't. He in the matrix.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I think it's
Now,
level. It's levels of the advice. It's levels
oh,
with
okay.
certain advice you can give your friends. I mean, like some things you give them advice on, and some things I feel like you just got to mind your business.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
a fact.
all depends on who it come from too. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers that I could probably come to and say this, pull them to the side and say this, and they'll listen. But then if somebody else came, you know what I mean, they might not give a fuck what they trying to say because niggas know when I pull you to the side, if I say some shit, my intentions are pure. I ain't saying no shit to hate. I ain't saying no shit to, you know what I mean, to knock down what you got going on. You know, I'm saying it out of sincere concern. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers ain't like that though.
I always just tell them, look, don't be mad when it happened to you.
Yeah, speaking on one of my
Salute
homies'
to the room.
situations sparked the beef. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got to be careful with that shit when they in love and shit.
Yeah, man. I'll give you an example. If you with your homeboy and his wife or his girl, and they in public, and he's talking to his lady a certain way in public, like outside, you might check him like, yo, bro, lower your voice, man. You wilding right now. But if they're in their car, and you're outside of the car, and you see it look like he raising his voice in the car privately with his lady, that might be an instance where you mind your business, unless of course he's wilding out and getting violent. But if they're in the car talking and it looks like he's raising his voice a little bit, that's an instance where you might mind your business. They ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with you.
perfect example.
But
Yeah,
if he
great
wilding out
example.
in public on his lady, I'ma check him. Like, bro, you bugging, bro. Don't yell at her like that out here.
Yeah,
But in their own privacy, that's their business.
The ones that don't, the ones that do listen, right? Them the ones I keep fucking with, right? And the ones that's hard headed, I got a solution for that. That's when they be like, man, why you ain't calling me no more? Why you ain't fucking with me no more, nigga? That I'm proving with actions. I don't even gotta talk to you. You hard headed, so you'll figure it out.
real shit.
Sometimes we need that. Just the distance. Cut their ass off. Don't even tell them. Just leave them alone because they'll get it.
Absolutely.
Hush, girl.
Ain't no girls up in here.
Or this is sister code.
Appreciate that shout out. Our club numbers are growing. I hope y'all keep making them grow. We certainly appreciate it. We really, really do. So everybody's giving their thoughts on like listening to their significant other talking about, their friends. Did everybody give their thoughts and perspectives on it? Is it okay to do Yeah, no, or does it depend on what it is, or it doesn't depend at all? Like where we at with it? Like yeah, no, maybe so. Where we at with it, y'all?
We banging. Go ahead and say it, Jay Blanco. We banging. Oh shit.
So we could say kind of say it depends on what it is that we're talking to them about. Like we don't go and tell them details like what she do in her sex life, or if she happen to have a little rash down there. We don't tell them stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you.
Or do y'all want to know shit like that, fellas? Do y'all want to know?
Oh
I don't really want to know if you went to your homegirl crib and you come back, you like, yo, babe, guess what? What? Yo, when I went over there, she was scratching her pussy, yo. Nah, I don't want to hear. I
Y'all
don't want to
want
hear
to
all
hear that? Y'all
I
that.
ain't
want to
gonna
hear
lie.
that?
nah.
I ain't gonna
That
lie. If you
nigga
tell me that and my peoples be around your peoples, I gotta let my mans know so he don't try to
That's
slide
different.
and
wow.
Word.
make some
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's
situations.
different. That's
Hell
different.
yeah.
Word.
You
Hell
feel me? Like
yeah.
I gotta protect the
That's a
squad.
fact.
No bullshit.
So listen, Jules, did you peep that? See, sister code, sisters, open your ears. They want to hear about if the homegirl cheating, but they don't want to hear about the other shit.
I mean,
Why
I
is
want to
that?
hear. I want if
Cause they got, cause
she
they, cause
burning.
they,
I
cause
want to
men,
know.
men are visuals. Men are sitting over there fantasizing about what it would be and what it was like. Cause men got it all figured out. Like I don't know if I'm right about this, guys. Don't all y'all think y'all got a good pussy radar?
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 most definitely.
Absolutely.
So
Wait, what?
them hearing stuff like that, that just fucks up with their whole viewpoint of them having good pussy radar, or it just disturbs the image of. Then I bet you she got some good pussy, but if she's scratching and itching, I don't know what that could bring.
But I'm saying though, like at the end of the day, to me, that's a lit nosy. You want to know what she doing if she cheating, but you don't want to know like if she having financial issues, any of that. Just the cheating part, because that cheating part might affect you. So anything that affects you and our relationship, I'm worried about. But her pussy itching ain't got nothing to do with your pussy itching. So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure we listening, ladies.
And
Sister
just
Or
Code.
tell.
if she, or let's just say if she got a home girl that's like, let me see, like scamming motherfuckers out of money and shit like that, and got mad motherfuckers looking for her type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but
hell no, you can't be
but
around.
but what? But
Nigga, I see you in the car with her and try to shoot that motherfucking car up. You with her?
yeah, but
Hell no.
watch this though. Some women will say things like that about their friends just to be on some territorial shit with their man.
Oh hell yeah.
And men do the
Fact.
same thing too,
Fact.
right? Yo, every time I'm with this babe, guess what? What? Man, this nigga pulled out some money again, man. That nigga only had ones. Just to hate on a nigga being territorial. So a lot of that shit, I don't want to hear it. Like I don't want to hear about you complaining about your friends, because I'm gonna start looking at you weird, because you keep complaining about your friends. Like you must be the snake ass friend. Why you
Yeah,
keep
that's
coming
true.
home telling me all their
That's true.
business?
Yeah, if you
And
got
then and
some
then they
bad
come
bitches
and then
in
they
your
come over to the
life.
crib and it's, hey girl, what's up, girl, and all that. Like, oh, hold on.
Because what she doing is bothering me. And I just want the best advice coming from my significant other, because my significant other is pretty insightful.
Nah, that's real.
Just because I'm complaining or feeling some type of way, expressing myself about it, don't mean I don't love her when I see her. So of course it's, hey girl. So of course it is. I love that girl, but she just do some
That's true.
trifling shit,
Yeah, but
and it
last
bothers
night,
me.
but Jules, last night when we was laying down, you said she was bald headed.
Well, she is. I can't. She won't leave them lace fronts alone. She keep putting all that glue in her hair, and I don't know how to make her stop.
Now when
Your
she
sister do hair, don't she?
now when she come to the crib, look, now when she come to the crib, I'm staring at the glue on her head the whole time.
Exactly, and maybe you want to help me do something about
What
that.
the hell did I just come into?
This is hilarious,
This
bro.
shit wow, nigga.
Or either he want to pull the
Wait,
hair out of
Carol.
her head. Cause
What
shit, sometimes you can tell your man too much about your girl and he want to hit that.
That's what I just said.
That
You
is
Yep,
very
feel me?
true. So has
that's
that ever
very true.
happened to any of you guys? You heard about your
facts?
homegirls
Yeah.
How she give it up, and y'all, did y'all ever go try to see
It was
what
the
it
other
do?
way
I
around.
was
I was
about
just
Somebody
to
about to
told
say
say.
me my
that. I was
homeboy
just
tried
about
to
to
do
say
that.
that.
I was
Yo,
just
Yeah.
about
yo,
to
Like
say
yo,
that.
they
Jimmy,
We'll
you
lied
take
on
crazy with
me,
the
turns. We'll
bro.
PTR.
take turns and share stories. Let me get my ginger ale and my sparkling water together, cause I'm Rex.
I think what
I
Damn,
got
happened a
Texas.
lot.
Look, she tell her friend I love some free promo.
I think what happened a lot is a lot of
Bang, don't
females
tell me
be
here
telling their
trolling.
homegirls. They be telling their homegirls about their man and about their sex life, and all they doing is making their homegirl
That's a
curious,
fact.
and the homegirl try to pull up.
I
Okay, can
swear.
I say a story about that?
Hell yeah,
I'm
Queen.
listening.
What's that? Chase
Okay.
Six in the building.
Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, so this my grandmother and grandfather like went through this, which is so crazy because they were so open about talking about this. My grandmother got with my grandfather when she was 16 years old. And she used to always they got married. She always told her friends how good he was and what he did and all of this stuff. Come to find out, her friend got to messing with my granddad, had a baby by him. He put her in the hospital under my grandmother's name, had the baby, and everybody thinking my grandmother had another baby. Meanwhile, he was out here with her best friend. This woman
Your
was coming,
grandpops is a
spending the
wild
night by
nigga.
their house and everything. And it's
That nigga a
crazy.
legend.
No, for real. And he didn't see nothing wrong with it. He told her, you shouldn't have been telling her what we was doing. So she got curious. And this man, my grandfather had two kids by her, seriously. And I just thought that was just so crazy. And like to this day, like my grandmother and this woman like don't speak since then.
That's confidence from grandpa at
Grandpapa
its
was a Rolling
highest.
Stone, goddamn.
Hey fellas, we paying for her grandpa karma and shit right now.
Papa was going crazy.
That nigga,
For
how did the fuck
real.
he
Yeah,
even think
Pawpaw
to
was
do that?
crazy.
Nigga, he thought to put her in the hospital under her name. That nigga is
Hey,
wild.
Yes.
what's that movie called that came out, the baseball shit with Denzel? Fences. That's that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
remind me of. But it's like over like it's like the real story.
Nigga said
that's
the real shit.
that's the
Yo,
real
Magneto, check
story.
your
The
back.
real
Check your
story.
back.
They ain't
I'm
tell him
about to
that
check right
that he
now.
out here
Yeah,
having
check your back.
babies.
My bad, y'all.
Well, your grandma friend must have had that good then if he was that confident about it.
Man, this woman, like she like was close with us, like in everything, but my grandmother never had nothing to say to her, but she treated us like her grandkids and everything. But I was like, that was like totally wild when I found out the real story, because all we knew was like, oh, them our granddad other kids. But to find out that she was friends with my grandmother, I was like, that's wild. Like we
Mm.
even seen pictures of them as kids, like taking together these two girls. I was like, no, that's
She was
wild.
smiling too. Mm.
Yes, like for real. Like they went to school, like went to Catholic school together, everything.
See, that's why they went to Catholic school. I ain't gonna talk on that. They
And
out
nah,
here,
that's wild.
they misleading the kids, man. You got Papa out here going crazy.
Hey, so let me ask the females. Do y'all think y'all female friends loyal, genuinely loyal, or loyal with ulterior motives to use whatever information they get out of y'all against y'all in the end?
Oh, I know mine are
Wait,
loyal.
so before y'all all answer that, what is the reasoning why? Like, let's say if your homegirl was fucking with one of your ex niggas or the one that you was messing with, why do they feel like that's cool to fuck with them, right? And then do it, and then just to tell you that they did it. Like, what is that about?
Sounds like you've been in that situation, Eugenius.
No, 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 not me. I've seen it happen plenty of times. Like one of my homeboys literally just broke up with his girl because of that situation, and I was just like, damn. Like it's fucked up because like the girl that
like doing the cheating, say shit like, "Oh, you ain't got shit to worry about." You know what I'm saying? It's between me and you, but the whole time she over there rocking that nigga world, and she about to text everybody, especially her, and tell that she been fucking her dude. Like, what does that accomplish?
I told you, man. Females, they naturally competitive, and men naturally territorial. That's just how it is.
And they be knowing that the dude gonna fall for it every time. Like, it's not like it's not all the time, but majority of the time they fall for that shit. See what happened to Papa.
Yeah, granddad was with it. Granddad
And
was
he
going in,
never
yo.
and he never got married again, and he had plenty women.
See, he won't meant to be married. That nigga was out here
Yup,
swinging.
and he said that. He said, I would never get married again. And he always still loved my grandmother. My grandmother forever kept his last name and everything. Like, they still
Hey,
love each other.
you gotta have a real bond to be able to get through that. Like, I know that shit still probably hurt her, but the fact that y'all could, you know what I'm saying, they could talk about it and still like be cordial and do what they gotta do is some strong shit.
It is. It's funny, like, as they tell us as the grandkids, I just be cracking up laughing. Like, no, they stories is like so hilarious, like the type of stuff that was
What?
going on. I'm like,
Oh my
man.
god, that shit made me for some reason. That
Man,
shit.
listen. If my family wouldn't kill me, man, I'd tell some stories too.
Oh man, what? Who you telling? Y'all remember that shit off a house party when Bernie Mac was like, "Oh, I remember your wife. Boy, she can suck a meat." Never mind.
Oh shoot.
Yo, that shit had me crying.
Well, ladies, have y'all ever been caught up in a situation where, you dating one guy and then your ex keeps coming around? The fellas too. Y'all both can answer that. So we can
Definitely.
also so
I got
I'm
a
gonna
story. Look,
rephrase the
I got a
question.
story for that too.
Okay, I'm gonna rephrase the question. Okay,
I think I'm
so
toxic.
first off, welcome to Sister Code. Please, y'all scroll up top, tap the green house. Please join the club, invite some people. We are on the road to 1K. We're almost there. I haven't checked the numbers yet, but the last time I checked, I think we was at 957. I have to check again. Share the room, ping some people up. First we got to talking about not telling your significant other, are your friend's business. Then we got into some other stuff like, would you snitch on your homegirl or would you cheat on your man? Which one would you pick? And then it just went into a whole swirl of other things. But we are having a great, productive, and mature discussion, and I am enjoying myself. I hope you are too. Welcome to Sister Code. Go ahead. Who got a story?
Have you ever got blackmailed?
Ooh, no. Did you?
No, I
What
was
you
just
mean?
asking, just throwing that out there. Like, as far as like the cheating part, like, it, do you have anybody ever got blackmailed by that person saying like, "Oh, if you do tell, I got something on you, but I'm not gonna do that." Like, has anybody ever had that like type of situation or knowing like a story about that?
No, because I think pretty much once you cheat, you've pretty much made up your mind. One day you're gonna get caught. You don't want to, but that's always a possibility. Every time you're sneaking, and linking up, that's always a possibility. No matter how much you try to clean up your tracks or whatever, no matter how much you try to talk to that other person and making sure they don't blow up your spot, there's always some kind of way you can get caught.
Hey,
It could
yo,
be the
look at the chat,
simplest
yo.
things.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Go ahead, Trey. Tell your story about what I had asked or whatever, and then I want one of y'all can read some
Yo,
comments
did
from the chat because the chat
Jasmine
be
say
holding all
yes?
the tea.
She
Hey, I need
deleted
to
it or
hear this.
something, dog.
Facts.
Sorry, I think that app froze up for a second, y'all. So y'all probably are getting a little blink moment. The app is freezing up. So it's not that everybody's quiet. It's just the app is freezing up. Y'all see it too?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it froze up for a long time, didn't it?
My mic was
Facts. Yeah, for
squeaky.
sure.
Ooh, yo, that was kind of scary. I felt like I was really going through the Matrix. I was like, wait a minute, time froze and everything. But yeah, I was trying to tell Trey to go ahead and tell her story. But yeah, and then somebody can read off comments from the chat after her story. Because the chat be holding all the tea.
I'm not hearing enough of the girls' stories. I
Trey,
think who's in the chat? Central. Do you have a story to tell?
um, let's see, she's in the chat, but you guys will have to probably read it for her. Anybody, somebody,
She said,
anybody.
"I don't like to tell my friends' business to my partner because most things my friend tell me are too personal to share. Only if I have to involve myself in her situation to help her personally, then I will share with him." What are your thoughts, Jules? Do you agree?
Run that back.
I said, did you agree?
Agree with what? No, I was saying run your whole thought back.
Oh, I was just reading what she said in the chat.
Okay, let me go. Oh yeah, there are things that are definitely too personal to share. Like if your friends confide something in you, there's definitely a limit on what you could tell your significant other. And I feel like if you have to share some something deep like that, it has to be because some kind of way like you're gonna be involved. And like Jay Blanco said, you would have to give them some type of explanation. You don't have to go deep into it, but you would have to give some type of explanation under certain circumstances that may involve you. But other than that, yeah, there are things so deep and so dark that you shouldn't share your friend's business or your significant other.
Well, check this out. Who do y'all females go to first when y'all gotta say something and get it off y'all chest, whether it be about you or about something you dealing with? You go to your friend girl or you go to your dude.
Me personally, I go to who's available at the time. If it's my husband, and that's my husband's the first to hear it. If it's one of my homegirls, then that's who I'm talking to. But either way, when it comes to um, certain conversations, there are certain conversations I'm sure my husband wouldn't want to entertain, but I do go to my friends for. But just so he doesn't feel left out, I may give him a little brief synopsis of what's going on.
So, do any of the other guys? So, I got this homeboy, right? He's in love right now, and I tried to tell him like something, about like his girl, and instantly it caused the beef. Like it wasn't even like a bad thing or nothing. It was more so he say she say by like this other snake, this third party snake. But yeah, like he got super offended. Like the whole friendship ended like because of it, and we weren't talking to each other for like a few weeks. And it's like my number one partner. It was crazy.
That's the thing. Like I said this shit before. Like I'm gonna be honest, man. If I seen a nigga girl cheating on him, nigga, I ain't gonna tell him, depending on who it is, because all you gonna do is make a motherfucker mad at you, and they gonna be back together, and you gonna look like you're the problem. So I
Fuck
just mind
around,
my
get
fucking
caught up in the
business.
middle. Yeah, son.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
if
ain't
it
gonna lie,
if
I'm
it's
tough on
just a
that.
friend, if it's just a friend girl, I'm not saying nothing. If it's a family member girl, I'm
Oh
checking
yeah,
her and the
yeah,
dude.
because niggas ain't
I'm
gonna,
checking them.
yeah, niggas ain't gonna act a certain way, but certain niggas. certain niggas gonna be like, yo, why you know what I mean? They gonna be mad at
Yeah.
you.
If it's just a friend, I'm not no because I don't have time. You then you want to feel hurt. Then you probably want to swing on me when you should be swinging on a nigga that took your girl. I ain't got time for that. My attitude is like I'm the type that still try Jesus, don't try me. So no, I'm just not gonna tell my friend. You're gonna have to find out from another friend. But if it's a family member, I'm gonna check the dude and I'm gonna check the girl right there on the spot. Then I'm gonna call my family member, Ayo, cuz, Ayo. But a friend, no, I'm not telling. I'm not.
Man,
I've tried that
these niggas
before,
will
and the nigga
fuck
wanted to
around. They
fight me in
think
the middle of the street.
these
No,
niggas be thinking I'm fucking. The way I can't do that shit.
I think the only thing that men gonna naturally just jump into in the middle of no, without no hesitation is if your homeboy physically beating on his girl, you'll stop that shit. It can happen in front of
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, little arguments and the personal shit, nah, I be minding my business.
You know what's funny? Promiscuity is a common female trait. And if you're dealing with a female and you know she's promiscuous, bro, you not and then you don't have no control in that situation, you gotta wrap that shit up. That's a disaster waiting to happen. If you're not in a situation where you in control of that shit, then nah. That's just bound for disaster. You're gonna be running after her. A lot of niggas be out here running after they joint.
That's a fact. See, a lot of people they sign up for shit and they forget the agreement that they signed up for. Like 9 times out of 10, man, you know what you're dealing with when you get into this situation. If you choose to deal with this motherfucker and you know the things that come with it, then that shit is
It's
on
on
you.
you. Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, you know what? Y'all ain't lying because I know a dude right now got his CDL, but will not go on the road until my fucking is all this money up there he could be making just because he don't want to leave his girl by herself.
Man, I got a
and
homie.
that's stupid.
I ain't even gonna say no names. I got a homie that got with a chick. We knew she was out of control when he first started fucking around. I'm like, yo, man, don't get that joint pregnant, bro. What he do? He got the joint pregnant, nigga. Next thing you know, nigga, she busting him in the head, busting bricks through his car, doing all kind of wild shit. But nigga, you signed up for it, bro.
But what I'm saying is, I don't see how a dude can like put his money on hold or settle for crumbs or literally settle for struggling just because he don't want to leave the girl by herself because he think she gonna cheat on him and
Fuck
shit. Like
that,
that's
nigga. You
crazy.
might as well leave her ass.
Niggas be living in scarcity,
You
bro.
might as well just break up with a motherfucking ass.
Yo,
Nigga, I got
Shorty
a.
was knocking the nigga out, or niggas was knocking the nigga out.
Nah.
I,
Shorty was knocking the nigga out.
God damn. All right.
I got a partner going through this same situation y'all talking about. The nigga mad because she want a script, and that's what he found at the script
Oh,
club.
nah.
How you gonna get mad? That's what she do. Hey, you gonna try to change her life? Like nigga, that's what she do. Let her do what she do. She ain't cheating on you.
Nigga, you met her at the strip club. How you mad that she want to strip, nigga? That's where you met her at. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's like getting a prostitute pregnant and marrying her and telling her she ain't going back on the strip. Nigga, this is where she make her money at. You ain't supposed to stop that. Like,
Niggas know
I don't know.
you
Some of
know
these
what you
dudes are
signed
stupid,
up
yo.
for.
Yeah, some of these dudes be stupid. And as for the one I just said, his homeboy scared to go on the road with his CDL because he thinks he's stupid. Because if she's gonna cheat even more because you're broke. You're a Whole Foods. Nigga, if she gonna cheat, she gonna go to the supermarket and get a quickie in the bathroom or the Walmart or something.
And
The
look,
back of the quickie mark or something,
that's what
dude.
I told him. That's what I told him. I like, look, nigga, if you don't go get your money, boy, you gon' man, you can get females chasing money. You can't get money chasing no woman, dog.
That's a
My
fact.
brother always taught me that you can like, these dudes, I don't know. I'm built different. I don't know.
And the thing is, what's gonna happen to your boy is, nigga, he gonna if he feel like that about it, she must have gave him a reason to feel like that. But he gonna catch her ass cheating while he at home broke. and he done
He
blew the
gonna cry.
opportunity, and he gonna be fucked up, nigga. You done missed out on money and missed out on opportunities, nigga.
He gonna
That shit.
cry.
Man, that boy probably
You gotta stop
already
being that
crying.
nigga friend. You need a new
I mean,
friend,
when I
baby.
when I look, when I say homeboy,
But you
when
know
I say
what? But you
homeboy, I
know what?
just know that cat. You know what I'm
That
That
shit
saying?
was
that go back to what
associate.
I was saying earlier. It's motherfuckers that you could be friends with and cool with, but you not on that same type of time. That go back to the beginning.
Man, that ain't even his homie for real.
It ain't.
That's a nigga he
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm saying. It
Nigga,
ain't. He right. He
you probably,
right.
you
He
probably,
dead right. Oh
you
God,
probably
I
the
just know
reason.
that cat.
You probably the reason he don't want to leave, nigga. You gonna be smashing that joint when he go on the
Man, I'm
road.
on the road right now. I'm driving the truck right as we talk. That nigga don't. I'm telling that nigga, bro, you need to get back on the road. He like, man, nah, I don't want to leave my baby mama. Man, you crazy than a
That's the
motherfucker,
Man,
man.
I
stupidest
can't have no
answer
nigga
ever.
like that around me. You can't have no nigga like that around me.
I
Cause
would
at
have
the end of
pulled
the day, he
off
gonna
on his
blame you
ass.
for something. Yeah, he gonna
I
blame
wouldn't
you
even
for
feel
hitting that.
comfortable. I wouldn't even feel comfortable around them two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't even. I ain't even trying to be around y'all type shit.
When that shit go bad, bro, he gonna want to box you for whatever
That's a
reason.
fact.
That is a fact.
Man, that's why I told Buddy, bro. I said, look, man, either you got them to get on this road and get your money up and make her desire you, or she gonna end up cheating while you at the crib anyway. Like I said, I'm on the road right now. Reason why I tried to tell this nigga, shit, get your money up, but he don't want to leave. So shit, fuck it.
And she gonna hit a
It's gonna
truck
be
driver.
worse
That's gonna
because he
kill him.
can't do shit when when she leave him. He gonna be broke and heartbroken.
This the thing though. If she gonna cheat, nigga, she gonna cheat whether your ass on the road, whether your ass, nigga, you can't lock a motherfucker in the closet, nigga. Like, what you gonna do, nigga? What you gonna do? Nigga? Put in the cell? What you
That
gonna
nigga need
do?
a place to stay. That's the problem.
You, you gotta tell that nigga, bro, that's not your coochie. Your name ain't. You can't control that coochie that don't belong to you.
That's a fact.
If you want, that's not your coochie.
We gotta get the shorties back talking, man. It's the sister code. Where the sisters at?
Listening to
Doc,
y'all.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Dr.
said
Skywalk in the
you
building.
gotta chill.
Damn, I didn't think you was
They
gonna notice.
reconning. They
They
recon. You
taking
gotta let
notes
the
Yeah,
over
truth.
there,
You
they
gotta
BD.
get
getting
back
all the
together, baby.
information.
You
They
gotta
was
get back
loading up the
together,
clip.
truth.
They taking notes.
You behind enemy lines. Don't forget that.
Damn, I was hoping y'all didn't notice.
I had to pull an R&B. I learned that one from her.
They
Yeah,
figured they
thank
were
you guys.
saying
This
too
is Sister
much.
Code. Like I said, scroll up top, tap the green house, join the club, invite some members. We are at 963. We're on the road to 1K. We are having great discussions. I love it, how positive men and women are. And we are just really giving some great insight to a lot of people out there that could possibly have these same questions or scared to have these discussions amongst, their peers. But they can hear us talking about it, and maybe it will help start some conversations. And I don't know. I feel like maybe everybody could start to understand each other more, because I have this viewpoint that if people really took the time out to empathize with people, put themselves in other people's shoes, they might could be able to understand a little bit more. Maybe everybody could get along in this world a little better. But that's just a little theory that I have.
When she say insight, she mean we telling on ourselves, guys. Tighten up.
Ah!
That's a fact.
Tighten up.
They getting
I'm
all
your
the
lawyer. I
info.
just walked in.
Facts.
I got you.
That's why
Yeah,
they've
there
been
was a lot of
quiet, bro.
talking
That's why
going
they've been
on. My
quiet.
bad.
Yeah, I was hiding. I
Yeah.
was hiding trying to listen. I was hoping y'all didn't see me
I
listening.
was like, yo, I
But you
ain't heard a
caught me.
woman's voice in a minute.
Yeah, they was collecting all the
I
info.
sure was sitting here soaking it up like, uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let me.
So we got Dr. Cha Cha in the building, right? I love hearing her
What's up,
speak.
y'all? How y'all doing?
See, I love hearing her
What up?
speak. And she
Hey.
told me she will
What
pull
up?
up next room that we held or whatever. So if she's able to speak, and also the Queen Melissa is in the building, I would like to get their, give their insights real quick on the title and on the link that's pinned. The first one is don't tell your boyfriend my business. I'm your friend, not his. I would like to know what your thoughts about that, telling your friend's business to your man. Also, if it came down to the get down, which would you choose? Snitching on your homegirl or cheat on your man?
Jesus.
So it's a part. And so it's question one and question two. So anybody that has not participated, here is your chance. Different levels club that's hosted by Geek Florida, Callie and Chris Lees. They're going to be open up their club in about 10 minutes, and they're going to be discussing Cloud Chase's virtual actual content. So I would love for you guys to head over there, enjoy the content that they're putting out and the discussions that they have over there. It's a spot of mine that I love enjoying to get away sometimes and just listening and having a good time, but having productive discussions. Not so serious like it is here, but I just want to put that out there. I'll put the link in the chat. Also, too, we have another one, another sister code scheduled at 9 p.m. tonight. You guys can check your calendar so you can push the alerts when that start. Like I said, we're on the road to 1K. So we're cranking out this content, having these great discussions
Great
that I feel
job.
like
Great work.
people need to hear. And we are also supporting other clubs as well as we can never forget the home club 100 ENT. Big shouts out to them for all their love and support and all their members pulling up. We're very blessed, and let's get back to the topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you telling your friend's business to your significant other? And if you had to choose to snitch on your homegirl or your friend or cheat on your partner, let's go.
I think that's like sometimes that happens by accident. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm not saying there's people that don't do it intentionally or whatever, but I think sometimes that happens by accident because your man is supposed to be your best friend, right? And if y'all living together, you have a certain relationship, and it happens like as a matter of fact, as opposed to actually intentionally giving up her business. Um, because your friend could call you and have a situation and probably need you to be by her side. Now, say you living with your man or whatever the case may be, y'all chilling in the house or whatever. All of a sudden, your friend calls. You know her situation. You probably never said it directly to your man before, but he's gonna wonder why you just popping out of your out the bed or off the house when y'all chilling and about to go run to your friend. Especially, what if there's a day that you didn't have planned? It happened spontaneously, so he gonna be like, "Yo, where you going, babe? Oh, I'm going to Keisha house or whatever, real fast. Oh, but I thought we was gonna watch scary movies and eat popcorn. Yeah, but she's going through something right now. Blah 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 blah. That kind of thing. I just want to be there for her real fast because she's not doing so well. You know." Even if you didn't go into elaborate details, you probably gave enough information to give him the gist of it, which in hind and in blind sight, it kind of exposes a little bit of her business, but it's not like you doing it to be malicious or whatever. You still trying to be loyal to both. I'm being that supportive friend, and I'm being a loyal wife or a girlfriend to my man. He knows why I'm just jumping out of bed. I'm not sitting here hiding secrets from him, so that kind of thing is kind of hard. I could see if really like going in on her and shit like that. But sometimes, those things do take place. Now, as far as like the second question, snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man, I don't want to do both. I don't want to do neither. Like, I don't know. I don't think it would be snitching, but I think it's, you know, doing the proper measures of informing both parties what it is, because life do happen. I wouldn't sit there and give her the details, like, whatever, unless it's a situation where I might need my man's help. What if, she needs money, or in a fucking bad situation and I may not have it all. I might go to my man and be like, honey, let me hold a few, whatever the case may be, because, Keisha, this is what's happening. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna just blindly give me the money like that or whatever the case may be without wanting to know what's actually happening. And I don't wanna come off like I'm lying or holding secrets from my man. So sometimes those things could be a innocent a thing where I hope my friend don't feel like I'm betraying her trust and that I can't hold her secrets. But sometimes, if he's my better half and my partner, I may need his help to be a better friend to her. And I land.
Nah, that's what's up. And as a matter of fact, you should like when the connection is real, you don't gotta ask. I'm not. You don't gotta tell me none of that. What you need here, bang. That's it.
I wish there was more men like you, but all dudes ain't like that. They're gonna
Nah,
be like,
nah,
for
nah.
what?
I was an asshole. I was a dickhead and all of that. But when you learn and you do better, you want to stay on that right path. You know what I mean? Because everything else is gonna come along with that. The love is gonna come with that. The bond is gonna come with that. And then the insecurities start leaving. Because men, we got egos. So when you know what you're doing, you holding your wifey down. Yo, that's love. And then handle your
What up,
friend.
gang?
You trying to get bagged, doctor, ain't you?
No, I just want,
It's a
I
joke.
want, I want guys to learn from my mistakes because I'm doing good, but it was a long road, and a lot of men we not setting the right examples. That's why we see the fruits of our labor, and we've lacked in those areas, and it's just time for us to just start doing the right thing. Showing people, yo, look, I'm imperfect, but this is the steps that I took en route to become a better man, to become more successful, and to live and be blessed. And I land.
What's going on, room? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Shout out to the mods. Share the room. Share the room. Love the topic.
Hey, what's up, Larry? Pulling up in the building.
Yeah, you know I had to call. You know I had to come show the girls some love, show the women some love.
Yeah, so we've been having some great and powerful discussions on here. We really have. We got a show also scheduled tonight for 9 p.m., but I think we're going to end this show so everybody can, probably head over to different levels and see what they're talking about over
Hey,
there.
hey, I wanted to ask a quick question though. If one of y'all friend girls try to put y'all on a dude, would y'all tell y'all man about it, or would y'all goddamn it just associate
Absolutely
y'all two?
not. You are not telling your man about someone trying to hook you up with somebody else.
So would you still remain friends with that girl?
Unless that dude's a stalker. Then you got to say something.
Well, we probably don't like her girlfriend anyway. If we being honest, like I don't like you hanging with that single
And
girl.
she
You don't
probably
even.
don't like you. That's probably why she hooking her up with somebody else.
There it
Yeah,
goes.
you
So
know
all
you
minds
always
are
beefing
clear
with
on
the
that
hoe
one.
friend.
Hey, yo,
I
that's my
think a
number
new
one
ba-
question for ladies. Like, I ain't going to speak to about the ladies on stage. I'm just saying what I experienced with my own eyes. I never understand why some of y'all hang out with people that y'all really don't like. Like, it cliques to women that like be hating on each other. I never
So you are in the matrix, my guy.
Well, while he's fixing that, what I would say, if my friend knows I'm in a relationship, 9 times out of 10 she knows how much I love this man or whatever the case may be, because sometimes girls do that. They more open about expressing their love that they have for their significant other. Now, if after you learn all of that shit and you still trying to hook me up with somebody, yeah, a new boundary will be set, because now I feel like you don't respect my relationship. And sometimes when that shit happens, is because your friend wants to actually fuck your man,
I was
or
about to say the same thing. She's jealous
yeah,
of your relationship.
exactly. Either she's jealous she doesn't have it, or deep down inside she actually wants to fuck your man or whatever the case may be, and put you in a situation where she could create an opening or opportunity for that. You know what I'm saying? And I probably wouldn't initially tell my man, because I don't want him to, now that if she does come over or whatever, have that ill feeling about her and then treat her disrespectfully, or not disrespectfully, but standoffish or whatever the case may be, because overall, initially, I want to keep the peace in my household, and I want to keep the peace in the in the relationships that I do have, both in and outside of the home. Now if she keeps doing some fuck shit, that's up for me to check up. You know what I'm saying? And if we fall out, I feel like that's when I'll, tell my man, like, yeah, she's bugging, like she's sitting here doing the most, being mad, disrespectful, But I'll give her a chance to correct herself without exposing her. But yeah, I feel like that's a line that's crossed, and there will be a boundary. So I probably won't be hanging out with her as much as I would used to, or if we are hanging out, we hanging out in certain places around certain people, things like that.
Yeah, that's real. And see, my outlook on that is because
PTR.
a lot of dudes try to holler at my girl, you know what I mean, and she might have a home girl that would try that. I ain't say it ever happened, but I look at it like, yo, I look at you, you check that shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for letting me know what's going on, but I trust you to handle that shit correct, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't hold a hand and be there with them 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have somebody that could put their foot down and stomp and check that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Any last
Yeah.
remaining thoughts before we conclude this episode? Because when Sister Code is coming back at 9 o'clock, we're going to discuss women empowerment in 2020, because society changes so much. So it's just a thought: does women empowerment change in 2022 than when the women's movement first started? So we're going to be discussing that tonight at 9 p.m. right here on Sister Code. So go right over
Is
to your
that
calendar.
Eastern time? Is that Eastern time or what time?
That would probably be Eastern Standard Time for me.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Ladies, if you want to be happy, quit hanging out with your ratchet ass friends. We don't like them.
And on that note, this
I'm telling
concludes
the truth.
Sister Cole. Y'all head on over to different levels. Shout out to Good Burger. Shout out to 100 ENT. Shout out to Check Up from the Neck Up. Um, what's your
Ghoul Gang, shout out to
Ghoul
Ghoul
Gang?
Gang.
Can't forget my
Go
fucking Ghoul Gang.
gang.
Um, it's another one. Trey, what's your husband's club name? Off the top of my head, I can't think. Well, shout out to Guap on his club. I can't think of it right now because there's so many 100 ENT affiliated clubs. So we'll see you guys again tonight at 9 o'clock. And in the meantime, I'll see you right over at different levels. Thank you for coming to Sister Code. And please, please, please still help us get to 1K. We're going to be giving you guys whatever discussions you want, whatever you want to talk about. If you got a topic idea, if you want to come in and just, host a room or something, whatever you want to do. Like, I just appreciate these conversations because this is something that I always wanted to have. Y'all honestly don't believe. I always wanted to start with the women and then go over to the men, and we all come together and talk. So this right here, every time we come together, is a dream come true for me. So I want to thank you all for that.
I don't know what type of red table talk y'all running over here, but y'all gonna quit mentioning over the
Well,
name
you're
on
going
this
to be
one.
carved up
Bye,
for dinner.
Bang. Bye, Bang.
You're going to be carved up for dinner, Bane. You're going
Mm,
to be on the menu
my
next.
bad,
Let's keep
You're
it up.
already
Jasmine.
You know
fired.
what?
My
You know
bad,
what? We
Jasmine.
putting
Blue table talk.
you know you know what? You know what? We're going to do Bang is going in the title next. That's
I
it.
agree.
Ladies, help me figure this
I
out.
agree.
Man, I don't want nothing to do with this.
You ain't got to have nothing to do with it. It's just you and all your name and all the shit that we know about you, and We're gonna put it out there to the masses. Bang Marley name going up in the title next. Y'all heard it here on Sister Code.
And
No, sir,
I
but
ain't got
thank you guys
nothing
for
to
joining us.
shout out to all the homies. Shout out.
Salute.
All right.
I could pin the link up top for y'all just in case y'all needed it, huh? I could do that at least. It's the very least. I appreciate all the discussion that went on. I really
Salute,
do.
Jules.
I'm putting it, I'm putting the link right up top. Make it easier for you guys. I'll see you guys also tonight, right? At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at Sister Cole, so we can discuss what women empowerment is in 2022.
Okay, click the link up top. Go over to different levels. We're going to boom the room in 10 seconds. Click the link at the top. Shug, Central, Jules.
Yeah, I'm here.
Click the link at the
Yeah,
top. Go over to different levels.
you can head over, Jazz. I'll boom
I don't
this.
think it's
All
open
right.
yet.
It's not open yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna boom the room.
Before y'all boom the room, let me just say I love all the single women in here.
Trail, I'm proud of you.
Get out. Poe, you could go with him.